Kevin Stefanski, you can see it in his face.
Because I want to get your honest, genuine opinion, non-biased. How you feel if the just Browns coach Stefanski isn't trying to play? What do you think when he says this?
It's not what he's focused on. He's focused on right now. He's not thinking about playing Shedeur.
The arrogance, the resentment he can't hide no matter how hard he tries.
So I can see both sides when I'm not invested into it.
Yes.
So I can see you got a young quarterback, right? You want to make sure you give him enough time to try and develop into whatever it is you think he can develop in, because you picked him in the second round for a reason. Now, if you get this short into the game or this short into the season, and now you decide you're going to go away from him, how do you come back to him if it doesn't go well with Shedeur? You see what I'm saying? Like, confidence boosts, drop, whatever that may be, that's going to be hard for some players to take, especially young players nowadays. But at the same time, there are some coaches who are like, I'm going to make myself right. I'm going to keep this young guy in here because I drafted him second. And I need to prove that what I did was correct, instead of saying, hey, I'm cutting loose now and saying, oops, I didn't make the right choice and keep it moving. The big issue that I have when you don't make a change is that this dude is not throwing the ball downfield. It's either you're not letting him throw the ball downfield or he can't throw the ball downfield. Again, it's him or the old coordinator. Either way it go, I'm getting the same results and things aren't getting done. With you not wanting to switch and give Shedeur a chance, that means in my mind, you're telling me you're not allowing him to throw the ball downfield. But to say he's not even thinking about it, that's wild.
Debo, I respect your opinion so much because you really gave me a non-bias from the outside. And my thing is with him, I'm like, you don't give me coach man vibes of the team. Like, end of the day, you can respect one and not disrespect another. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's just more disrespect to Shedeur of not that, like, being able to say right now, I feel like we're going to continue to give Dillon Gabriel the starting job. He hasn't had enough games. We haven't seen enough tape on him. Shedeur's still processing. We're going to have him up next. I don't feel like he's ready. Dillon still has to finish his opportunity, and then Shedeur's the next man up. Even if that's not something that we want to hear, he can be able to at least say something. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, I have Dillon Gabriel's back, and I'm not just so submissive to Shedeur that I'm not even thinking about him. You need to address your backup quarterback and how you feel about him. Obviously, we know you don't like him. You don't want him to play.
Why wouldn't you, just to see if it does anything to the offense, give him an opportunity to go in there and play?
Yeah, obviously my focus is where we are right now, Mary Kay. That's not my focus.
Your guy is Dillon Gabriel. I'm not mad at that at all, but it's just like you're so submissive to Shedeur, and so like I'm all gung-ho on Dillon when he's not really balling. But I can respect you as a coach to say, like, I got this man's back. He's a rookie quarterback. I'm going to give him a little more time. But it's just the submissiveness of Shedeur that dismissiveness of Shedeur that just like, God damn, like I know, like you just don't like him.
He had said to you guys, hey, I want to play. I can play. I mean, would that have factored into this at all, or what was the thinking behind that, and how'd that go?
You try to throw jabs at any time that you don't have to.
You listen, you do not like him. He's supposed to be your backup quarterback, but he was inactive for the game. How does that work?
I just don't think that he likes Shedeur, and just personally, I don't think he likes Shedeur because you don't speak, you don't have to be so downplaying of another player to upplay somebody else. It's just
his back was tight. That was the thing. He said his back.
I think he's coming off. He has a sore back, so he was inactive for the game.
Stop playing, dude. Stop playing. I don't understand it.
Yeah, man.
I don't understand it. Why pick the man if you're not going to even give him an opportunity or a chance?
I don't think it was his. This is what I'm saying. I'm thinking like the way that he's doing it, it was not his choice. It was not it.
So you think it wasn't his choice?
1,000%. The way that he's doing this right now, you don't treat somebody that you picked. You don't treat your draft picks like this. No, you don't. You try to look out for your draft picks. You like, this is my guy. We're going to get through this thing together. He's acting as if Dillon Gabriel was his pick. He didn't want them to draft Shedeur. We got Dillon Gabriel here. I'm going to die on this sword.
So who is he trying to put into the basement by not giving Shedeur an opportunity and making his decision wrong, whoever that other person's decision is right. Who's above him? Who would had the power, Joe, over there to be like, yo, you're going to pick
Andrew
him up?
Barry and Andrew Barry or the Haslams. But I don't think the Haslams wanted to draft him, so I think it was Andrew Barry.
I don't know about that. If the Haslams don't want to draft him, considering the state team, I don't think they do it. I think they could be neutral.
I think they could be neutral in it.
Hey,
Like, yeah,
okay.
I think Haslams and Andrew Barry was like, okay, boom, Shedeur still on the board, 5th round. I think like this is great value. Like it just makes sense to definitely get him here for sure. And I don't think that the coach wanted him there. It just feels like that way because if you did, you wouldn't treat your draft pick this way, in my opinion. You just don't do that.
Wow. I mean, who knows? So Andrew Barry drafted him, right? Jimmy Haslam said Barry stuck his neck out for him.
That's what that's so I know I'm not speaking out of turn when I say Andrew Barry at the 5th round for sure. He's like, oh no, like yes, definitely. This is gonna be a great pick for us. And I could see how like he didn't want him there. He's like, no, we got Dylan Gabriel. This is my guy.
He go tank this team, bro. Stefanski go tank this team, trying to make himself right because they can't get along inside the building and realize that everybody gets credit because he is in the building. Whether you put him there, wanted him there or not, now you're going to get all these stories coming out. Everybody go start talking about this, that, and the third. Dude, keep on keeping him in there. If they keep Kevin after this year, it's going to be a problem, especially if Dylan doesn't turn this thing around.
But my eyes test is telling me when I'm watching games, he has a 25.8 QBR on his 4 starts. And he doesn't throw the ball down the field. Like you said, is it because he can't or because they're not throwing the plays to do it? When I've seen him throw the ball down the field, it hasn't looked good. He threw it down the field at one time in the game. It looked loose and he threw the pick. I try to be as nice as possible, but now I'm like, just give the dudes on the locker room might now be like, if he's not going to be able to give us anything, give us a chance. Put Shedeur in the game. Let's see what he can do. So Dylan, give him another. They're going to come off a bye. If you do want to believe in him, you think 4 games isn't enough because once you take him out, you're not going to put him back in. So I feel like it's been what 8 games in the season. So if he goes to 10 games and then that leaves Shedeur with 7. So if he can't do nothing in the next 1 or 2 games,
honestly, I say if he give him another 2 games,
that's what I'm saying. So
and he don't do nothing.
From day one, the tension's been there. He walked into Cleveland ready to prove himself, confident, composed, and unfazed by pressure. But Stefanski looked uncomfortable, like someone new had stolen his stage. As you can see, Stefanski's face lights up with that smug, that's not a coach supporting his player, that's a man hoping to see him fall. You can feel it through the screen. It's the same cold stare every time the camera pans to him. Ice cold, the folded arms, the tight jaw. The fake composure of someone trying too hard to look unbothered, but deep down, he's bothered. He's threatened. It's not just football, it's ego. He's never coached this confident and electric player who believes in his skill sets. So instead of adapting, he's retreating. He's trying to control the narrative, feeding quiet doubts into the media. You can sense it, that silent sabotage energy. But here's the truth. Real talent doesn't shrink under tension. He's built for moments like this, for critics, cold coaches, and closed doors, because greatness always exposes insecurity, and Kevin Stefanski's showing all his cards. True fans see it day one. The mask is slipping. This isn't coaching. It's resentment dressed as discipline. And when the truth fully unfolds, we'll remember who stood tall and who tried to tear him down. Thank you, always, for stopping by.